So what I have here is called War for Chicken Island, and it's not available yet. In fact, this is a full-blown prototype. It's actually a pretty high-quality prototype, but I got it from Nomo Sapiens. These are the guys that did Necronomicorp, which was a video I did a while back. You can take a look at that on IGTV, on YouTube, or Facebook. This right here is a completely different styled game. It is very much a tactical war game where you play as a leader of a band of chickens, which makes perfect sense. So in this game, we are trying to control Chicken Island. What you're looking at here is going to be way smaller than what's actually in the game. I've been assured multiple times, because some of these chickens right here are incredibly difficult to read. Clearly they're going to be larger. These are going to be miniatures. These are going to be miniatures, not standees. And you're going to have all this other stuff basically look the same, but have much better quality overall, since this is clearly a prototype. So how do we play Chicken Island? In this case, you're going to be doing a lot of dice rolling. Each of these dice is a custom dice with 6 unique facings. So every facing has a 1 in 6 chance of actually popping when you roll the dice. You do also have one free action that you can take on your turn. The free actions will include fight, move, build, or get a resource, or a chicken. Actually, the get resource and chicken thing is like the same thing. I'll explain that in a second. So on your dice, you have 3 facings that increase your battle power, and then 3 other facings that allow you to basically do the free actions that I mentioned, except for the build action. The build action is what lets you get these big golems out there to fight dudes with. In this game, you're going to be doing that probably really early on, but later on, you're going to be using your free action to fight or to move or get your resources back up to par. Because 3 of these facings are an increase in battle power, you're actually going to have a lot of slow movement where you go across the board barely moving and positioning a lot before you fight. That's something I've noticed about this game. This is kind of why this is also sort of a thoughts video at the same time as an explanation video. So at the beginning of your turn, you roll the dice. You do get to keep dice. If, for instance, I got one of these, which is a move or fight, then I can save that if I don't want to do it right this second. If I just want to build something, I'll take my build, I'll spend my resources, I'll get one of these cool soldiers or whatnot. I don't have a soldier, I have a soldier right here, and I can place him on the map. Where you can place guys on the map is a little bit interesting too, because when the game is set up, you get to choose these like chunks of the island that are essentially yours. In this case, this chunk belongs to this chicken, this chunk belongs to this chicken, and this chunk to this chicken. So when I build something, I can build anywhere on that chunk. You can kind of see where the different colors are. I can build for this guy as far away as this hex and then slowly march him towards the other guy, or I can build him here right next to the other guy and just start trying to take him down. When you battle, you get to choose who you're attacking. So you want to choose somebody who's got a low defense if you've got a low offense. Because right now, this guy only has a 4 offense. The leader, who's the one you want to take down, has a 12 defense. So even with this 4, I'm going to have to use my +2 and +1, and I'm probably going to have to use some of the cards in my hand to augment the battle to make sure that I beat him up. That's essentially like how the game plays. It's really a simple, silly, fun game that is really easy to kind of play, but has something really tactical about it. Now, the one thought I did have about this game that had me initially frustrated with it, actually, was when I would roll these dice, and since there is a 50% chance I'm just going to get battle power, the other facings just straight up don't come up that often and can limit what you can do on your turn. So the game is just a slower moving game than you would think, is really what happens. Because initially, one of the very first times I played it, I rolled and I got a whole bunch of movement on my turn. So I was like, great, I'm just gonna build a dude as my free action, move over there and punch their leader in the face, and it worked. I punched him hard and he didn't know what hit him. And then I couldn't do anything for like the rest of the game, because once I re-rolled these dice and I couldn't get movement off of them, I was stuck standing where I'm standing. I got frustrated because I misunderstood the game. So this is actually a really fantastic game with really fantastic art. I'm excited to see it roll up on Kickstarter September 30th. And I want to see how the miniatures come out because they all look really cool. And I hope you have a chance to back it. This is War for Chicken Island. Ask for it by name.